This is Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe. And yesterday or the day before, whichever day it was, I did that Aquarius reading. And I was letting them know that I'm no longer doing the Patreon. You're getting a full reading here for a while until I'm a little more consistent with being able to post. Forgive me, I've been sick, very under the weather, and I'm finally feeling better as the days go by. And so I'm feeling led to do this Pisces reading today. I'm getting a lot of downloads for Pisces today. Just a couple of upfront messages to let you know Southeastern Soul Tribe still offers personal readings. So if you'd like a personal reading, please check the About section of this video or my channel, and all the information is there for those readings. And just get with me, and I'll be glad to schedule that for you. I do them live through video, or I can email them to you. It's up to you. I'll also take emailed questions. Just email me about that, and then we'll work on that on the side. All right. So that's for my collective. The reason why I'm not doing the Patreon is because it's a little too taxing right now with everything that I've had going on. So I'm on break time. That means I'm on your time. So now, back to the Pisces situation. I was getting a song. You Can Go Your Own Way is what it's called. You Can Go Your Own Way. I haven't looked it up yet, so you'll have to look that up. It's an old classic rock song. I guess it's classic now. I don't know. But I'll try to look it up when I do the About section and put a link to it in here. But maybe there's a message in that, or somebody's thinking about going their own way. I don't know. I don't know your life, Pisces, but anyway, for Pisces, any messages for Pisces? You got two messages, Pisces. So you got the Envy card, which is in reverse. It's the number 20 card, which breaks down to a 2. The Envy card coming in reverse, we'll read it, but that's probably a good card. I don't remember exactly on that one. That's why I'm going to read it. And then there's a storm warning. That's the number 1. So there's 2 over here and there's 1 here. That's 3. 2's company, 3's a crowd sometimes. So you may be about to face some turmoil coming up that maybe you weren't expecting. I don't know. The number 32 card is here with the door to spirit on the bottom. That comes to the number 5. That's kind of a stuck point. But figuring out which way to go, you can open a door, and that will be the door to spirit. And maybe there's a lesson in whatever the storm is that might be coming up for you. Who knows? Let's see where the reading goes and find out. First, let's figure out about this this card, the Envy card that's coming in reverse. We need to find out what that has to do with. It'd be obvious what the Envy card is in the upright, you would think. I always do that, feel on top of my head for my glasses, and they're over here somewhere. So let's see. This card reverse heralds a great time of joy and appreciation. Your choice to shift your focus from future longing to present gratitude creates a significant difference in your energy field and moves out in a dramatic and radiant way to attract more to you. Excuse me. You know that you can keep your eye on future goals without losing sight of your present gifts. So continue to release any old feelings of envy or lack where those thoughts or emotions come up. You're well on your way to a completely gratifying life. And your genuine acknowledgement of the value within and around you will only keep drawing more value to you. Okay, so this is about letting go of the lack mentality and about having more self-confidence And maybe maybe you're coming out of a place of being over dependent on others. Maybe that's why that song "You Can Go Your Own Way" came in. And you know, it's all in your perception. I tell people perception is everything when it comes to the way that you look at things. In my personal experience, I've recently um, felt what I would. So, Five of Wands and Five of Cups. All right. Five of Cups is feeling left out in the cold, feeling sad, looking at the cups that are empty and not the cups that are full. See, that a card is about perception. That number 5 comes in here with the combination of these two things. So, maybe there's something that you're perceiving one way when it's actually the other. The day that I figured out that everything wasn't about me is the day that I was liberated from many, many things. And sometimes it is a daily battle for us to make a decision that something that someone outside of us does, actions that they take that may impact us, is not always about us. It's about them every single time. But when you place that judgment on that person, remember the 3 fingers pointing back at you. There's a trigger. You're hitting a trigger, or they're hitting a trigger for you, which is a reflection at yourself for you to take that opportunity to say, why does this trigger me? What is it about my emotions that I am not able to handle whatever someone else you're perceiving they're doing it to you, or that it's about you, and it might not be. It might very much be about them. So that's something to think about. That's what I'm getting from this. The storm warning in the upright indicates a potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself or your emotional life. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious, yet not fearful. Okay, you got to consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity, not uptight and anxious. Okay, investigate your options and honor yourself and your intentions. Don't worry about everybody else's intentions and stand up for yourself. Take action on your own behalf. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So I personally went through a battle most recently where I felt down in the dumps. When I was sick and I felt like I was about to lose everything because I couldn't work, I couldn't keep moving. And I've built my life around continuing to move. Something I have to continue to invest in every single day, like most of us, and don't have room to be sick. We don't have time for this, right? Well, so you get down in the dumps about it, and I had to pull myself out of that by realizing that I have the full power and potential to change anything that's in my life. That I have to change the way that I look and think about certain things and look at the opportunity that I've got in my downtime, that my higher power, my higher self, the universe, God, however you place it, was probably trying to hold me still for a minute so that I could do an internal reflection so I could heal something. And I did. There was another healing, another awakening that came in during that time period. And I was like, oh. And when it lifted, I named the emotion around it. I said it out loud. I wrote it down. And then I allowed myself to feel the emotion without guilt. I was able to the next day wake up to a brand new day and felt 100% better. So there's a little piece of advice for you in case you were looking. And that's for somebody out here, Pisces. I'm a Pisces in the 7th house, so typically I feel that energy within relationships many times. So let's see what's going on for Pisces, angels, ancestors, guides, and what is it about this storm warning? What's within their relationships, and how can improvement be had for our Pisces collective here? So there's that 5. We got a 5 again, 5 of Swords. This is mental conflict. Look at this guy. I'm being drawn to the ravens on here. Something squawking in his ear or up in his head. It's in the upright, meaning we're in mental contemplation about something that is causing us, excuse me, it's causing us mental anguish. Notice the guy in the background over here that's facing out onto the horizon. These thoughts are flying like birds out of this guy's head, and he has to step outside of himself, if that's him, and to look in a different direction in order to change his mind about something that may or may not be going on. Crossing that energy is the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or it's simply your own energy of being in a receptive mode, having the things that you need, and being able to receive the things that you need. And it's crossing like we just got set up. We're just now feeling peace in our Queen of Pentacles feeling. This is, I feel stable in and of myself, financially, stability, but for some reason we're in the Five of Swords about that. He's looking down. This guy, this masculine energy, the masculine energy is in Five of Swords. The thing that makes us want to go do. The swords are the thoughts. Our thoughts are blocking. Your masculine pentacle energy may be blocked because of these swords. What does that mean? That means your ability to create, physically in the world, create stability and give back to others and things like that is inhabited by the way that you're thinking. But your receptive mode is open. I forgot to turn that off again. I'm sorry, guys. In the recent past, we have Virgo, the Hermit, in the upright. So what this means, if this is an energy that you're embodying, the Virgo energy in the upright, this is someone who plans. The Virgo is the planner. I mean, this is the one that will create. You come up with the idea and they'll create all of the procedures for us to put into place that will get us to the goal. They're planners. They're doers. They're workers. It's earth energy, just like this. Or you may have been dealing with a Virgo, maybe a feminine Virgo. Somebody who has the ability to be in receptive mode for stability. Somebody that stands in their upright and they have a routine that they keep all the time. It's about routines and doing things over and over again. There's the wheel. I don't know why I just heard shuffle for the dream. What's Pisces' hopes and dreams regarding this situation? Ace of Swords. We want to know the truth about something, or we're trying to verify a perception that we have. The Ace of Swords is all about a thought process. We want to know the truth about it, or we want a new opportunity or a new token of truth to settle our mind. We want to get out of the Five of Swords. That's trying to basically spiritually bypass in some ways from the Five of Swords to the Ace of Swords, or this is our goal. What's our fear? What is our fear regarding this for Pisces? Spirit. A whole thing fell out. So I'm going to set this down This is almost a story. We're afraid that somebody is not going to pay attention to us. That somebody isn't including us. Somebody, the Nine of Pentacles is here. This is a singular energy of abundance in their own right. And Ten of Cups, something that makes us very happy. And then there's a deception here that's on top of it. So our monkey mind, our Five of Swords mind that we've got right here is all about this fear. This fear is controlling your whole mind, and it's actually blocking your ability to make plans and things like that. And it's blocking some of your own power in that right. Because this is you sitting, the person in the Four of Cups like this, they're not paying attention to the opportunity. They're looking over to the side. They're not paying attention to the opportunity the Spirit's sending in. This person is looking away from the Nine of Pentacles. This is the happy-go-lucky chick that, you know, she's got everything she needs. She's single. All the opportunities are out there. She can do anything she wants. The only thing she's missing is one pentacle. And, you know, that's, the Queen has that, right? And in this Nine of Pentacles, we're looking at happy family, happy life, Ten of Cups. And then the Seven of Wands is here. This is being defensive, all right? And maybe even deceptive in a way, or trying to defend what you perceive to be happiness. Then we move from the Five to the Six of Swords. We're afraid to take that leap, and we're afraid to look at why that we may be sitting in this energy. So this is back and forth, back and forth. There's something that we want here, but we're afraid to go after it. In this energy, what is coming in the near future? The Wheel. That was the very card that was coming out on the bottom earlier that Spirit told me to shuffle. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming up in the future. It can go in your favor or it can go against your favor. It depends on how how the wheel turns, excuse me. That coughing. I am not sponsoring this place, but if you haven't been there to have a salad bar, you should probably go. They're good. I'm not a paid sponsor by any means. Just telling you, though. It's good. All right. So the wheel's turning in the near future. What do we need to know about that wheel, Spirit, for Pisces? Don't you love my little light seers deck? I can't believe I found the little thing. The wheel turns and there's not a new opportunity here. So that 10th pentacle we've been waiting on, the new opportunity, it doesn't come in. How can that be changed, Spirit, for Pisces? Delivering a message of truth. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We want this Ace of Pentacles, but we got to tell the truth about something. This sort of truth is looking back down here at the fear. So maybe we need to talk about our fear with somebody. What else do we need to know in the near future? You may not be getting the communications that you were looking for with the Page of Wands. That's always the messenger. It's in the reverse, meaning it doesn't seem to be coming in. And then you've got a fire sign as an outside influence, which is the King of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius coming in from the outside. The Lion's here, so this definitely Leo is being highlighted here that I see. What about this Leo energy that's coming in from the outside for Pisces? What do they need to know? Uh, who's is the Leo in the Nine of Swords or Pisces? Okay, so the Leo is in the upright. All right, this is confidence. If this is you, a new energy that you embody, this is the masculine confidence of going forward. But if this is a different person, which I feel like it might be, they this person seems to be very much in their head regarding something, or if you are tore up about something, it may be bothering because the Leo is looking down at this Nine of Swords. And then the Seven of Swords has their back turned and they're sneaking away into the future. So you may have a Leo energy that is recognizing some mental anguish that's going on and they're trying to get away from it. What's coming in the outcome? Yeah, that may end up leaving you feeling left out. The Five of Cups. All right. Thinking, where did I go wrong? What about that Five of Cups? What does Pisces need to know about that Five of Cups? There has to be an equal give and take. If you throw the ball over the court, you should get a ball back. Back and forth, back and forth. If that's not happening, then you don't have equal give and take. What does Pisces need to know about that? Aquarian energy, the star. Hopes, dreams, and healing. What about that? What about that healing for Pisces? You have to make a decision, Pisces. What do they need to know about this decision? You may have to pull back on communication with the Eight of Wands in reverse and move slower. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow build, a very slow build, but it is solid, all right? And that's something that takes time to get to. Any other advice for our Pisces collective here? The Tower's coming in reverse, and the Page of Cups is coming in reverse. So, if you pull back on showing love and emotion, it may prevent the foundation from falling, which can be good. So maybe the Page of Pentacles is coming in the upright here, and walking away from, maybe you're the one that's always doing the work. Maybe you're the one, maybe there's an overgive of communication, information, or something like that. The Hierophant's here in reverse. That's not a higher commitment. That happens sometimes when when one person's more committed than the other. And there's a need for Sagittarian energy, a lot of temperance here. And then the Magician comes in trying to manifest, blocking off a painful revelation with the Ten of Swords. We want those swords out of our mind and our heart. We don't want to feel stabbed in the back or hurt. We want to create an end to that cycle. And that's what in the near future or toward the end of the summer, we're going to be really trying to manifest. So, what we want to do is get some advice for how that we can adjust the energy here for your highest good for our Pisces collective. I may go around the zodiac with you guys on this one. I kind of feel like I need to know what's up with this Aquarius card up here too. How can Pisces better handle the Five of Swords feeling that's at the base of the reading? Yeah, so the Hanged Man is here, but it's in the reverse. So Pisces, that's you in your own energy. You're in the reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not waiting long enough. That's why you're getting this slowdown card of this Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles over here. You need to back off. You need to slow down. If you're letting your mind get away from you, if you're overthinking things, you're going to have to block that off. And you need to get this Piscean energy. You need to get back into your element. So you're going to have to ground yourself a little bit. And this is part of emotional control. It's a place that you get into on your own without outsourcing the need for somebody else to soothe you. You need a self-soothing practice. If you're not, the Pisces I'm talking to today is having a hard time without reaching outside of themselves for soothing their own inhibitions, their own mindset. And the way that you look at things creates fear, and fear is the biggest killer of dreams. Show me this Aquarius card in the outcome. What is the hope, the dream? What is the Aquarian energy that they're dealing with? There might be a third party Aquarius that's in the way that is not standing in the Ace of Swords, or you're not getting the truth about. Aquarius. I don't know who's an Aquarius or whatever, but there's something to be said about that. There may be a third party influence here. Why is the Seven of Swords here for the Leo energy from the outside? Somebody here is not being very supportive, and they no longer want to juggle. What about that? You may not be getting as much communication or love from this Leo energy. What's going on with that? What does Pisces need to know? Something about not wanting to deal with kids, not wanting to look at the past. Somebody's not recognizing it and they don't want to defend it. I don't know where that's supposed to be. Show me this Queen of Pentacles that's crossing the Five of Swords here. What does Pisces need to know regarding that? Maybe you need to send a message to Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Or maybe you need to find a new passion for something that gives you more stability in your mind. Show me any advice for Pisces regarding this message today. Any final advice from the tarot for Pisces to better handle? You may need to quickly wrap your head around or send a message to someone from the past, or quickly cut through illusions that you may have, or let somebody know that you're going to start looking at other options. You're looking for an Ace of Cups, and you have a lot of love to give here. All right, so let's go around the zodiac and see for for Pisces. I want to take a look around the zodiac for you to see who you might be dealing with. We're in Aries season right now. Now, I want you guys to understand, okay, that we're in Mercury retrograde right now. We went in on the 1st or the 2nd, all right? We'll be in it till maybe the 25th. You might have communication snafus. There may be situations regarding exes that are trying to come back. The stigma that goes around that, you know, it's a bunch of canned information, but I'm going to tell you, it is an opportunity for you to close out old cycles that have been left open so that you can go forward in the future in a better mind frame many times. So take the opportunities and don't avoid if somebody tries to reach out to you, if your intuition is telling you to do so, okay? We're going to go around the zodiac for you Pisces right now for each person that you might be dealing with and see where that relationship stands so that you can know what might be happening between you guys and you can make a more sound judgment, or it might just clarify something that you needed to know. I know Pisces a lot of times has a hard time trusting their intuition the first time, and it helps when you get a little clarification. So I'm going to do you a little solid here. This is normally something that, as I was doing Patreon, this is what I would do on all of my extended readings. Right now, I'm cutting off the Patreon because it's too much for me to bear. So you're getting the whole readings on YouTube until everything picks back up. All right, so show me Pisces with Aries. What's going on between Pisces and Aries? All right, Aries is done waiting. They are really, really ready. This might be a feminine air, or it's the Queen of Wands. This is Aries in their own right. This Aries is just waiting and open for new opportunities, a new passion. They're tired of waiting on their opportunity, and they're done looking in the past, waiting, and they're ready to move forward. What about Pisces dealing with Taurus? Well, there's 4 cards here for Pisces dealing with Taurus, so one of you might be dealing with Taurus. Somebody's no longer feeling left out. You may get a message, an offer, an opportunity about the future, about a possible commitment with a Taurus, and they're no longer wanting to fight or be irritated. If you guys were having conflict of some kind, it's squashed. So between Pisces and Taurus, you guys are letting water go under the bridge, and there may be an offer of a getting together or celebration to be had between Pisces and Taurus. What about Pisces dealing with Gemini? This Gemini is looking out toward happiness. They might be thinking about happiness with their life. Ten of Cups. The Strength card is in reverse. They're tired of having to be the strong one. They want their happiness, and but it's their confidence might have been knocked a little bit, this Gemini. So be aware of that, Pisces, if you're dealing with a Gemini. All right? Their confidence might be low, but they're focused on their own happiness. Yeah. What about Pisces dealing with a Cancerian? Cancerian or you may be walking away. Walking away from what? Due to the fact that somebody might not be communicating, or communication might not be fast enough, or something like that, or the truth might not be coming in. It's almost like, I can't tell if I'm hearing air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody has their back turned and they're walking away here. It's either you or them. And there's an air sign involved here. There may be an air sign chasing after a Cancerian as well. Wait up on me! While they're trying to get away. All right. What if Pisces is dealing with a Leo? What's happening between Pisces and a Leo? Somebody feels very trapped in this situation, in their own mind, actually, and somebody's defending and looking at the feelings of entrapment, and they really don't want to be looking at it. They don't want to look. One person's eyes are covered and the other person has their eyes shut. So that's two people being very blind. You've got an air sign, you've got air energy, and you got fire energy here. So there's something to be said about that too. What about Pisces dealing with Virgo? Pisces, if you're dealing with a Virgo, there has been a decision made. Someone may be dropping out of a third-party situation or deciding not to be a team player anymore, and deciding not to celebrate. They don't want to be torn. They want to get out of that 5 energy, that stuck energy, and move forward. Their back seems to be turned at this time. So Pisces, if you're dealing with a Virgo, their back is turned at this moment. If Pisces is dealing with a Libra, you might not be getting messages or hearing from this Libra. Yeah, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, everything's in the reverse. Somebody's in their head in the Five of Swords about it, or I'm hearing go your own way again in that one. You can go your own way. I don't know what that's about. All right, Pisces, dealing with Scorpio. All right, if Pisces is dealing with a Scorpio, this Scorpio feels very left out, and they want to have an equal give and take. They may not feel like it's possible. They've got to get out of their own head. So they're a little trapped within their own thoughts. They've got a lack mindset. What about Pisces with a Sagittarius? What's going on between Pisces and Sagittarius? Either you or Sagittarius have just received truth, or you know the truth and you're just not talking about it to anybody. And there may be a Gemini involved, air sign definitely here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius might be involved with a Sagittarius. Uh, Typically a Gemini, but somebody is trying to manifest um, some kind of truth here, or manifest something new. What about Pisces dealing with a Capricorn? So there's a Taurus here you may not be hearing from. The third eye is highlighted here with the Ace of Wands. Um, you may not be getting a new opportunity with a Taurus, or there might not be a higher commitment on the table with a Capricorn between a Taurus, a Capricorn, and a Pisces. No new opportunities, no communication. What about a Pisces dealing with an Aquarius? Here's the Capricorn energy. The devil is so sexy in this one. He really is. He's like, God, to me, he looks like Chris Cornell. But, you know, there's a temptation here, or there's a Capricorn involved, Pisces, Capricorn, and Aquarius. One of you is looking at this devil. If this is you, then you're looking back at this Capricorn or this bad habit or this temptation, and you've got your back turned to the spiritual incoming, which may be the Aquarian energy of healing. But there may be a bad habit, a bad thing that is blocking you from being able to open that spiritual door that we said, the door to spirit that was here on the bottom. All right. So that's something to think about between you and the Aquarian energy. Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. There's a dynamic there. If Capricorn is an energy, that is a toxic trait, a toxic thing that you always go back to, that you're looking at instead of looking at the spiritual path. Aquarian energy is healing. It is a humanitarian effort, something that you do that is good for yourself and the collective, not just good for yourself. So you may have a bad habit of looking of something that you do over and over again that does self-sabotage. All right. Anything about, what if Pisces is dealing with another Pisces, or Pisces dealing with their self? If you're dealing with another Pisces or just against your own energy, um, you need to get away from the juggling, or somebody is trying to stop juggling and trying to be in their own receptive pentacle building energy. Their eyes are shut to the options and they're just trying to be zen. you know. So you may be done looking or juggling options. You're just like, I'm done. People can give to me. That's a good energy. That's giving to yourself. The Pentacles is in the upright. You know, you have the ability to self soothe in this situation. Or the other Pisces, or you, one of you is dropping all the other options. And it's about self. And as long as you're healing yourself, then you can heal others. All right. Um, that brings us all the way back around the zodiac. I hope I haven't left anybody out. And now you know who you've been dealing with and the advice that you have for today, Pisces. So you can go your own way. And it's all about the perception that you have, okay? I wish you the best of luck. Love and light to you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already become a member of Southeastern Soul Tribe. Thank you for everyone who stuck by me and for those who continue to stick around. Love and light.